Hello friends, Ace Botane next episode. In this series under NCERT quick reference, we will be continuing with the respiration plants. Third one, fermentation. Detailed note I already published for all chapters in botany, NCERT +1, +2. This is for quick reference and I am daily putting 2 questions, one from first year and one from second year. So subscribe Ace Botane, so you'll be getting all this. And if you like it, subscribe all, like it, share it, comment on it. So we can proceed. Respiration plants, third one, fermentation. All references based on NCERT March 2024 reprinted edition. For convenience, I will share the screen because some statement already written there. So to save time, so I will share it. I think screen came, so we can proceed. Starting with the fermentation. What is fermentation? So fermentation is a type of anaerobic respiration commonly seen in fungus and bacteria, fungus and bacteria. And some important scientists connected with the fermentation procedure or their initial work, etc. One is Gay-Lussac. Gay-Lussac. Other is Louis Pasteur. Two famous scientists. Louis Pasteur. Many are there. These are two famous scientists. Now, type of fermentation, all explained under NCERT. For us, 2 types. One is alcoholic fermentation because end product will be ethyl alcohol. Other is lactic acid fermentation because end product is lactic acid. And remember, glycolysis that produces pyruvic acid. Already we studied. Now, pyruvic acid has got 3 pathways connected with NCERT based on cellular needs and different cells, etc. The pathways include, one is alcoholic fermentation. Other is lactic acid fermentation. Second one is lactic acid fermentation. Third is aerobic respiration. Now, what is fermentation? Fermentation means it is a type of or takes place under anaerobic condition, mainly in prokaryotes and some eukaryotes. I think idea clear, so we can proceed to second page. Here I represent some simple flowchart to explain fermentation. So glucose here, then pyruvic acid undergo fermentation. And basically 2 types of fermentation for us. One is ethyl alcohol fermentation and 2 carbon product. And other is lactic acid fermentation, 3 carbon product lactic acid, no oxygen. Now, this is famous NCERT flowchart, NCERT diagram, very famous for exam point of view. Similarly, they'll be asking for exam also to label, etc. So, when we proceed it, I represented a flowchart here, so it'll be easy for you. One is alcoholic fermentation. So, glucose undergo glycolysis, pyruvic acid, 6 carbon become 3 carbon. Now, pyruvic acid under alcohol fermentation, first step is pyruvic acid is converted into acetaldehyde. So 3 carbon to 2 carbon. So carbon number has to be reduced. So 3 to 2. So enzyme is pyruvate decarboxylase. Carbon is removed. And we'll be getting acetaldehyde, short form only I wrote to save space, 2 carbon. Under another enzyme, alcoholic dehydrogenase, which will produce ethyl alcohol, 2 carbon plus NAD plus. Certain bacterial needs, we can find it. Now, second fermentation is lactic acid fermentation. Here, glucose is 6 carbon, undergo glycolysis, pyruvic acid 3 carbon. Now, only one enzyme, lactic acid dehydrogenase, and we'll be getting lactic acid 3 carbon plus NAD plus. And commonly connected with the LAB as well as muscle cell levels, lactic acid bacillus, muscle cell. Here, no release of carbon dioxide. That is why pyruvic acid and lactic acid, same carbon number. I think idea clear. Now, comes third page. Energy release during this procedure. In both type of fermentation, whether it is ethyl alcohol or lactic acid, less than, this is an important value, 7% of energy is released in glucose. In both types, net gain of ATP is only 2, another important value. NCERT. Now, what are the products? Ethyl alcohol fermentation, carbon dioxide will be there, ethyl alcohol will be there, NAD plus. Lactic acid fermentation, lactic acid is there, NAD plus is there. Now, another important aspect concerned with is yeast poison themselves to death when the alcohol concentration reaches about another important value, 13%. And this even makes maximum concentration of alcohol in naturally fermented beverages 13%. If further concentration of alcohol, if needed, can achieve through distillation, industrially used procedure. I think idea clear. Fermentation. So if you like this episode, subscribe or like it, share it, comment on it. Channel name is Ace Botane. We'll be continuing with the next topic, link reaction in next episode. So for time being, we can wind up. Take care. Bye. Thank you.